Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode. Guys, I have a curious question today. What if it was discovered that the People's National Party took campaign donations from Nicolas Maduro right in the middle of an international conflict involving Venezuela, the US, and now Caricom? Yes, it's hypothetical, but if that were true, it could change Jamaica's political story overnight. Let's unpack the possible fallout from the law to foreign relations to how Jamaicans would react in the streets. To start, let's remember who Maduro is. The Venezuelan president accused by the US and others of running an authoritarian regime. Caricom countries, including Jamaica, have tried to walk a diplomatic tightrope, keeping peace with both sides. The JLP government has generally sided with, Western democratic principles, even recognizing Juan Guaido at one point. The PNP, meanwhile, has a history of solidarity with, socialist movements from Cuba to Chavez of Venezuela. So if money from Maduro even reached the PNP's campaign, it wouldn't just be about funding. It would be about foreign influence and national loyalty, right? So under Jamaica's Representation of the People Act, you know that no political party can accept foreign campaign donations. It's illegal, plain and simple. The ECJ, which is the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, established strict rules to protect transparency after repeated scandals over what they call dark money. So if a foreign government, especially one under sanctions like Maduro, was proven to have funded a Jamaican political party, it would trigger criminal investigations and a potential constitutional crisis. That kind of breach, guys, wouldn't just embarrass the party, the PNP party, it would drag Jamaica into international controversy. Now picture the international reaction. The United States would not take it lightly. Washington could view it as Jamaica leaning toward a regime it openly condemns. Notice I did not say the PNP leaning toward. I said Jamaica because the truth is it would reflect negatively on Jamaica. CARICOM leaders would be forced to respond. Yes, and we just saw it days ago where they had a meeting and put out their press release. Diplomats would have to scramble to contain the damage, but by then the world headlines would already be saying Venezuela's money found in Jamaica's election. Imagine the global embarrassment that would cause. What about the political fallout at home? Here at home, the JLP would go on the offensive, demanding answers, maybe even calling for resignations or a full commission of inquiry. Social media would erupt, the hashtags would be brutal, and every radio show from IRI FM to nationwide would be asking, how deep does this go? The PNP base would be split. Some would defend the party, others would say enough is enough. And average Jamaicans, already tired of political corruption, would just shake their heads and say, what a bunch of sellouts. What about the economic ripple? The money problem? If foreign donors are linked to sanctioned regimes, it could jeopardize Jamaica's credibility with investors, lenders, and international agencies. Even the IMF or World Bank could rethink negotiations, fearing that politics here is being bought and sold by outsiders. For a small island economy that depends on trust, that's no small matter. Here's the bigger question, guys. Beyond the politics, there's a deeper issue. Who really owns our democracy? Are we voting based on ideas or are we being influenced by hidden foreign dollars? Jamaica's independence isn't just about land and flag. It's about the integrity of our political system. If that system can be bought by outsiders, then our sovereignty isn't secure. Even though this is a what-if scenario, because the PNP has not come out and said anything to the country at this critical time, it's a what-if situation. It should make us all think seriously about transparency, campaign reform, and patriotism. Foreign money, no matter where it comes from, has no place in Jamaican politics. The PNP can remain silent as they want because they may not take into consideration the seriousness of what is being circulated and also the fact that they owe the Jamaican people a response and also accountability. They preach about accountability, but something as serious as this, a geopolitical crisis really, that brought Caricom leaders in a meeting, you would think that they would come out and clear the air and clear them name, but they haven't done it. As of right now, we don't know if they will. We are not like the mainstream media, and I think I'm urging Jamaicans to continue talking about this issue until the PNP finds the decency to come out and address it, because in the grand scheme of things, it is Jamaica's name who is going to be called first. It's not going to be the PNP's name. So when the disgrace come down, if it does, we don't want to be implicated in it. And the appropriate thing to do is to clear the air. When you do that, it shows that you regard your people and you regard accountability and you feel accountable to the people. What is going on? Why is it that they won't say anything? And it cannot be that they don't know the implications if they actually took campaign donation. I mean, any sensible person would have looked on the situation and say, boy, if them never take none, them that come out and talk long time. But even so, I still don't want to cast any aspersions on them or make any judgment. We are awaiting the response from the People's National Party to these allegations. As Jamaica moves closer to another election cycle, guys, this should remind us that the real power lies with informed citizens of Jamaica. The media only have a responsibility to ask tough questions, not just about policy, but about who's paying for the politics. That's why we have the ECJ trying to sensitize the people and tell them what the rules are. You guys have a part to play, as do citizens and politicians. Whether it's Maduro, Washington, Beijing, or anywhere else, the truth is that Jamaica's sovereignty is precious. Every dollar in our campaign system carries weight, not just political, but moral. We must decide what kind of democracy we want to protect. Right now, guys, it's a very critical time, and we must remember that for a small island nation who depends on trade, tourism, foreign partnership, that kind of damage could last for many years, even after the scandal fades. Even diplomatic visas or travel privileges could be affected for the individuals involved. And this is why we are saying to the PNP, we don't want our country to be caught in that situation. So you owe the people of Jamaica a response. Did you guys accept or did you not accept campaign donations from Nicolas Maduro? Guys, this is Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you are subscribed. Please hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the chat. Thank you for watching and have a great day.